Alright, lovely students, let's start with a verbal explanation on what covalent bonds are. So more of the science-y part of covalent bonds instead of our visual, which we are going to be seeing from our experiment. Well, more like explanation using sheep. But our verbal explanation is, well, basically a covalent bond is the sharing of pairs of electrons that would result in an interatomic linkage. This is done with the most important priority, which is atomic stability, which as an example can be seen whenever a nonmetal shares its pairs of electrons with another nonmetal to maintain each other's stability. This all connects to each other in a relationship with the octet rule, whenever an atom either wants to have a full outer shell with 8 valence electrons, or would rather not have any valence electrons to maintain itself as stable. And for our covalent bond example, we're going to have Mr. Sheep over here, hydrogen, and Mr. Sheep, chlorine. So let's give a background explanation of these two different sheep. Well, Mr. Sheep, hydrogen, he doesn't like money. He likes giving away money. You know, he's like the Mr. Beast of elements. He likes giving away his currency, or in our case, valence electrons, to other atoms, since, well, he would do better off with having as little as possible, also known as zero. He would be very happy with that. He would be very self-fulfilled, just like Mr. Beast. He loves giving away stuff to help others. But chlorine, on the other hand, oh, he's not so generous. He likes taking away other people's currency, or valence electrons, because, well, he's so close to reaching his 8 valence electron goal for this year that he really wants it. So these guys make a bond because they can get something to maintain each other's stability by sharing each other's currency. So for example, hydrogen has 1 valence electrons, or in our case 1 diamond, and chlorine has 7 gold ingots, or 7 valence electrons. So now if we put this right there, and then we put our diamond here, and these 2 valence electrons on the outer shells will be interacting with each other, so both of these can be satisfied. He'll be sharing away his valence electrons, so he can have 0 valence electrons, while at the same time still being able to share it with chlorine. It's a match made in heaven, because these both get their benefits for stability and form a covalent bond of hydrogen chlorine. It's great. It's magnificent. These two sheep are extraordinarily happy. He reaches his freaking money count, and he reaches self-fulfillment. And that concludes our covalent bond experiment. I hope you all enjoyed.